The things you do. Hey, Sony.
I don't know what song that is.
Could I would view you?
I don't either.
One and
The
only
Tony the Tiger.
The one and only-
He just said Sony instead of Tony.
Oh.
Dude, that used to be the Frosted Flakes
Frosted
song?
Flakes.
Yes!
Yeah.
Frosted
No,
Flakes
I-
are more than good. They're great.
Yeah, I hear it now.
Okay, I remember that. I don't remember. How do you remember
There was a
anything
whole
more than
song.
that
Because
verse?
that jingle was on every day several times when I was a kid.
I mean, he's right.
I remember a lot of 90s themes. That's just like you go home and watch fucking Toonami. It's the same commercials. Every commercial break.
True.
Yeah.
All I remember from Toonami is the robot dude's cool voice.
God, you see, that's
Tom,
that's
yeah.
your Toonami. That wasn't even my Toonami.
Yeah, no, I had the cool,
Robot Dude came later.
I had the motorcycle head dude, and he's like, "Hey, I'm Toonami boy. Mwah. Let's watch some Dragon Ball Z."
Mwah.
Hey, who's a good boy?
I don't think we had the same Toonami.
Yeah.
Here's a bunch of good boys.
He had the bootleg too now.
Hey, I'm Robot Man. Here's some Naruto.
That sounds more right.
Yeah.
And he just shows you his balls for a half hour.
We didn't have the show.
That's where they got Boruto from. They just put balls in Naruto.
Is that actually what that show is?
No.
Okay.
The fuck is
I bought
Boruto?
that.
Yeah.
It is a thing.
What
I don't
is
know what it is,
It's
but it's
about
an anime.
Naruto's
No, it's-
son or daughter named Boruto.
No, it's Naruto and how to have a kid. His name's Boruto. He's 10.
What?
And it's just it's like the same show but darker, probably, because I don't know.
I hope
So,
so.
because
if,
of reasons.
if you basically just, every time you have a kid, you just change one letter in the name, how long is it going to be before, like, they just don't have the same name at all?
Well, I think it's because we're American. It seems that way, but the word totally means something. I'm sure. Naruto
Yeah.
and Boruto have meaning.
But, like, they
I
rhyme.
bet you Boruto just means lesser Naruto. Bo
Not
means
as
small.
good Naruto.
Does it?
I don't know.
All right.
Clearly, as we know, I don't speak Japanese.
Yeah,
Right,
clearly
right,
none
yeah.
of us
Welcome
are
to
Japanese.
Good Time
Yes.
Circle.
Yeah. with our Japanese
Naruto. Naruto means maelstrom.
Okay.
That makes sense. He's like a wind ninja jutsu with his little Rasengan.
And the fox.
Oh what?
Yeah.
That doesn't.
He's got a fox.
The fox
inside,
in him.
nine-tailed fox,
Oh
bro.
yeah.
I
Do-
paid
do you
attention.
even?
And then that one dude took the thing off his leg and moved real fast.
Yeah, he did do that.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, and then Kakashi sticks his fingers in people's asses.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He
I
does
saw
do
the
that.
saw
He
the guys
does.
on like the convention centers. They do that to people sometimes.
It's a good counter
Yeah,
jutsu.
it is a good convention thing because you get to finger some boys free of charge,
Like criminal charge.
legal charge. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We're learning a lot about you today, Luke.
Cosplay doesn't
Do
mean
you-
consent. Keep your hands to yourself.
Hey, Luke.
That's true. Yo,
Do you at any point in time when you actually learn to drive plan to buy a white panel van?
no,
You sure?
yes.
Think of the practicality.
He wants a black one.
Just
Okay.
paints Boruto on the side of
It's
it.
harder. It's harder to see at night.
Yeah.
Also, Boruto means bolt, so maybe he's fast or something.
Wow.
Well, that would make sense since his grandfather is the speed.
And they both start with
ninja.
B's.
Man,
Everyone's fast.
I
in
just
Naruto.
literally listened to my girlfriend watch Naruto, and I can't believe how much I fucking retained.
I didn't know
I've
she
seen
was
like
in
the
Naruto.
first. I've seen a good amount of it, but like
I've seen every episode of original Naruto.
I've seen original and some of
Absolutely.
Shippuden,
And I
but
got.
like
I still just done with that shit.
I saw
I
a lot of
remember
it when I was
I got
young.
done with that show so
Dude,
fast.
in middle school, I had my mom fucking make me a homemade Akatsuki coat, and I cosplayed Sasori
Wait, which
as
one?
a
Times,
fucking
yeah.
Which one's
lame
that one?
boy. He's one of the Akatsuki. I think he might only be in Shippuden, but he has red hair.
Sasori.
Pain?
I don't even remember his
Sasori.
fucking
Sasori?
power. No, he has a puppet,
puppet
doesn't
one?
he?
Sasori.
No, Sasori.
Yeah,
is,
Sasori's got a puppet.
He is that big tank demon with the
No.
like the scorpion tail.
yeah,
Nope.
'cause
And then
he's
he
a
comes
puppet,
out of
but
the
he has
puppet
puppets,
and
yeah,
he's.
Oh yes. And
Bitch,
then,
don't
and
tell
then
me.
he's handsome.
I just told you I watched it.
I see some more. See, my biggest issue, like, I think what kind of lost me on the show was it take 5 episodes to fight a guy.
So that's
That's
just
anime.
That was
uh,
anime.
yeah.
That's
I
not.
know.
It's not only anime.
I'm
It's
not
like
One Punch.
It's
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
why One Punch Man is like the best anime.
Yeah.
One
'cause
Punch Man is the
direct
best
rele-
anime.
It's direct release, right?
Well, you can just find
It's
it.
to Netflix.
No, One Punch?
No, it was. I don't know if it was on TV,
No,
but
no,
it was definitely
I
in.
think
Was
it
it?
It
was.
was.
directed on-
Well, because the issue
No,
with
no,
like
no,
Dragon
no.
Ball
You
Z
can buy
and like
DVDs.
Naruto is it's like weekly in Japan,
Yeah.
and sometimes they have holidays, and you have to have weeks go by where nothing happens, just like
True.
TV here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why Goku charges up on fucking was it on Namek
Yeah.
for 10 episodes.
Or for he's running in heaven for 5 episodes.
Exactly.
Trying to get to the
He's
fight.
literally running on a fucking bridge for so long.
It's honestly brilliant.
it's kind of brilliant.
like,
Put it
hey,
in kill
okay,
time.
we need to fill some episodes. Got it. Heaven Bridge.
But so Naruto is worse, I think, because
It
their
is.
filler episodes are, hey, here's a flashback 10 years ago, something you don't care about.
Yeah. It's like character
Lot of
development you
pauses.
don't really need.
Yeah.
Hey, you remember this war that's coming? There's this little village Naruto needs to go to and like save 1 million lives for
Yeah.
30 episodes, and then we'll continue the story.
Yeah.
Exactly.
that's-
Some asshole's doing something far away at the exact same time, but you need to know.
Actually, I never really watched it, but I heard Bleach is the worst.
I've never
Bleach,
seen
I
Bleach.
couldn't get through any.
Like there was a
I-
whole season that was filler of like this weird
Wow.
Power Ranger thing or some shit.
I
like
just
that.
didn't
I
like
just-
the
I couldn't-
whole
I couldn't get into
aesthetic
Bleach.
or setup to
know
it.
Yeah, I didn't like any of it.
a
I
friend
couldn't
of
watch it. I
mine-
tried.
A friend of mine decided to watch Bleach, but like after so many episodes, he was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna skip the next 3." And then like he didn't miss a beat. Like it's like, yeah, it's the same
Yeah,
shit. Like
it's-
I
it's
figured
Yeah,
it
I
out.
mean, but also because you could probably skip a bunch because at the start of every episode, it's like, here's what happened last time.
Yeah.
Here's the
Oh,
ending of the last
the
episode.
recap's the best part.
No, not a recap. It's when
The
they
recap
literally
episodes.
show you the scene.
Okay, that's
the
true.
ending of the last
They
episode.
show you the last
They
2 minutes
waste
of the-
4 minutes or 2
Yeah.
minutes. They waste minutes on the ending to show you again, so you have context for the minute and a half to show you before the
In
first
case you
commercial.
missed
When
the
you go to
last
binge
one.
watch.
It's terrible.
That's just how it was back then. That's just how
I know.
TV anime was.
I need to watch One Punch Man. I've heard nothing.
One
but
Punch
good
Man
things.
good.
legitimately is my favorite anime.
It's
Is
just
it really?
It's
Yeah.
about a dude who just hit max level. Like in Dragon Ball Z, they're always working to get better and better. And he's perfect. Like he
Yeah.
just kills everything in one punch. He's just indestructible, and he's just bored because he
That's
can't do
that's
anything.
cool. Dragon
Yeah.
Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. That's the problem with it though, because you rate yourself into a corner. You literally have to have gods. Like for instance, if,
Yeah.
let's say if Boo showed up like immediately, Earth is just gone.
Yeah.
they didn't have time.
They
to
wouldn't
get
be
there.
anywhere near strong enough.
But it's
Yeah.
like Dragon Ball Z in reverse because the bad
Yeah.
guys keep getting bigger and stronger and like trying to reach up and hit the maximum level,
then
and he
they
just
find God.
and then he just shows up like late to a fight, kills it, and leaves, and that's the show.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's so good. It's
The-
so
the
fucking
ca-
creative too.
The character design on him is perfect too for just some schmuck who hit max level.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
no.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I've seen one fight scene. I guess one of the later ones, and it was fantastic.
Was
No-
it the one
not-
where he got punched to the moon?
No, it's like his
That is
disciple.
the best one.
Yeah.
Spoilers,
I
by
di-
the way.
It's like his. I guess his
Sort of.
disciple is like, fight me. You won't
That's
fight me.
it's
Fight
such
me.
a great
Oh,
fight.
It was
Yeah.
fucking great.
Where it's like he's in like the empty room that's just like huge and or no,
Yeah.
the cyborg guy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
where
they're outside and, like-
is it Genos?
I don't remember the names.
They're
I just
like
remember the
outside,
cyborg
I
guy.
think, in cliffs maybe, and
Yeah,
this
they're-
dude's doing crazy. I guess not
Yeah.
jutsu, but crazy wind mechanics and
Yeah,
Yeah,
he,
it's
uh,
cyborg guy.
yeah,
That's
and
how I
then
know.
he trained super hard to get new technology installed, and he still beat him in like one move.
yeah, that's
Well,
brilliant.
he didn't even punch him like in the fight. He just like
I gotta
kind of
watch
punched
it.
him.
It's I highly recommend
like-
it, man.
You know, speaking of anime, and tying it back to video games, the Castlevania anime just launched.
Yeah,
heard
I
good
want to
things.
watch it.
It's only 4 episodes.
It's 4 episodes now,
I've
and
heard
they're,
good things.
They're signed on for I think for 3 seasons. So the other half of season 1, they're gonna call season 2, and that'll come out, and then 1 additional season. So 2 seasons, but it'll be called 3 on Netflix.
Sure.
But I
That's
heard
weird. What
it
the
is so it's American style in terms of how it's like acted, I guess, but it's anime or it's Japanese anime
In
drawing
visual style?
and
Yeah.
and the way it's edited. But apparently, it is so fucking violent
Really?
and gory and
I
bloody.
haven't seen it. My brother actually watched it.
Did he?
I had a couple
He said-
friends
he said it was
recommend it
great,
to
but
me.
He's really into Castlevania, so.
So who isn't?
Sure. I never
I-
played
I'm
it.
like,
Have you played a Castlevania
I have.
game that
I-
was 2D?
I've played the first
Because
one.
the 3D ones, you could write those off. I'm with you.
Yeah, fair,
Those
yeah.
aren't great.
I have. I played Castlevania. I don't remember which one it was.
I played
Castlevania
the
2.
original NES one, and it's fun.
So
They're
I never
good,
beat
but
it
it's
because
like-
the hardest thing of
the
all
Super
time.
Nintendo one, I think it's Castlevania 2 or 3.
Super Castlevania.
Is it just called Super Castlevania?
I think so.
That
I
one-
could be wrong,
I
but I
really
think so.
enjoyed that one.
Actually, one of my favorite video game songs come from Castlevania, "The Bloody Tears."
They got
It's
great
like a
soundtrack, I'll
goth
give them
metal
that.
remix. It's like really good. Yeah. So is this actually the podcast? Or we?
No,
I
this,
mean,
this is
yeah.
it.
This is
Like what is it?
Oh,
What else would it
Did
be?
you not think he's been
Uh,
going the whole time?
No, I
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
sure.
Hey, everybody.
An intro.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the
Oh, you
Good
just put
Time
the
Circle
front of it.
podcast.
The
Don't you fucking
inaugural-
interrupt me while I'm introing.
The inaugural.
The inaugural. That means the
Good
first one for you
job.
simple-minded folks.
Tried so hard.
Who can't use the Google machine right in fucking front of you?
Yeah. What? Then they have to struggle to spell inaugural. I could probably
Don't
spell inaugural.
insult our non-existent audience.
But yeah, welcome to the probably the first Good Time Circle podcast. I'm looking over here like there's a camera there. I don't know fucking why.
Yeah, I'm glad the audience knows now.
Yeah.
You want to hit a champagne bottle on the mixer?
See that silence right there? I just put in the sound effect of a champagne bottle getting uncorked. I
You're
hope I
supposed to
did.
Smash
Why
it.
that one's smashing like he said.
Yeah.
Why would you do it?
Aren't you?
I'm gonna put the wrong sound effect just to make case you look dumb.
No, I thought that's what
Yeah.
you were saying. Like this is like, hey, the first one. Pop
No,
the
No,
champagne,
like
like
party.
when you send a boat off.
You christen a ship. You hit it with
Yeah, you
champagne.
Oh,
and
I
the
don't
ship
know
leaves.
about fucking boating.
What about
Why do you
champagne?
know about
I don't know
boating?
about boating either, but I know that.
Why do you know that?
Because
What
we've
do you
seen
mean?
movies.
And cartoons.
What movie did a dude break some champagne on a boat?
Have you never seen like the
Any
old-
movie with a boat.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
here's
like
your
getting
new
christened.
boat. Let's christen it.
Yeah. Have you never seen like the running cartoon joke where like they take a champagne bottle, hit the boat, and it puts a hole in the boat and it sinks?
No.
You ever seen that joke?
I
In
don't think
fact,
so.
It's in like
it
30
only
different
works in
cartoons.
movies, which is why in reality and like shows like fucking, I think Always Sunny did it. They try and break a bottle, or Community
Okay.
did it. He's trying to break a bottle on a boat for like 20 minutes and can't do it
I do remember that actually. Okay.
because he saw it in the movies.
Yeah.
Fair.
What he doesn't know is in movies you sugar glass.
Yeah.
True.
Which if you want to run home real quick, get a sugar glass bottle.
Yeah, we can buy some sugar glass.
Sugar.
Sugar. Dun, dun, dun.
More sugar.
That's a good
Oh,
song.
so how's it
We
going?
should probably
We should. You guys want to know
Intro
our
at some
names?
learn my voice.
Just put name tags on it,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
lower thirds.
But yeah.
Glad you enjoyed that.
I'm
Turn
your,
on your
I'm your
caption.
host Lucas. To my immediate right, sitting cross-legged,
Because I can see that.
is Mr. Jordan. Say hi to the
Looking
folks.
super casual right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then to his left or right, it's your to his right.
Right.
Theater of the mind. You don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have Jaime,
Hi, hello.
And
then
directly above him.
and then I was gonna say that, and then
And sitting on his shoulders.
perched atop the ceiling, coming in from satellite in gargoyle pose. Casey,
Hey,
how's it going, man?
it is.
All right, so
It's going.
how's it going, guys? How's your lives going, Jordan? What's up with you? Anything interesting? Anything got to get off your chest, big
Nah,
guy?
this last week's been kind of busy. I'm trying to. I don't have. There's not a new game right now that I'm like I have to play. There's definitely stuff coming out, but like right now, it's when I have time. I'm still squeezing in Overwatch.
Yeah, I mean, Overwatch is definitely a good time now with all the Doomfist hype.
Doomfist coming out. Yeah. He looks pretty stupid awesome. He's a character who punches in different directions and floats around, and then punches more to, like he has a charge, fist like a rocket punch.
Nice.
That he charged like Reinhardt across
It's
the map.
exactly called Rocket Punch.
Well, there you go. He has a rocket punch.
Does he say rocket
rocket
punch?
no,
No,
he's
wrong
not
game.
Hanzo or Genji. He
No,
doesn't have
it's
to
like
say what he's doing.
remember those old Dragon Ball Z fighting games where Android 16 is like rocket punch?
I do.
Okay, I wasn't sure if anyone else would get that reference,
I didn't.
but go on.
I got it. I'm here for you.
Yeah,
I mean,
fucking Dragon Ball Z Budokai
He
2.
just seems
Makes you
super
the
cool.
pro.
Is the point. He has a rocket punch. His other hand.
He
They
jumps
put
good.
shotguns into it, so he shoots shotgun
He does do
shells
that.
from his knuckles. He has an
Nice.
uppercut like a Shoryuken, and then he has like a fist slam. And his ultimate is he literally jumps off the map, and you have a giant cursor where he lands in a meteor smash.
Fuck yeah.
And
Yeah.
while he's off the map, he's like invulnerable.
yeah, you can't hit
Yeah.
him. So you
Though
can
I
just
ha-
fuck
oh,
right
nice.
out
I
of
have
like
seen
a,
some things.
So are you just like up in space?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's called meteor
Yeah.
punch.
Sweet. That's awesome.
I mean, in the lore, he like his leveled buildings with a punch, and skyscrapers.
Yeah.
Like he's super strong, but he seems really fun. He's definitely like he builds armor as you use his abilities. I think it's 25 per ability.
okay.
Up
It's
to
it's
400.
30 for your regular abilities and 75 for the ult.
What's
Really? Okay,
Per-
awesome.
Per person you hit, not per
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was per use.
per hit.
Not per
use.
cooldown.
You have to hit.
Right, but
Ah.
it's per cooldown still, right? So you can't just keep hitting and building shield.
No, you can't keep hitting it.
Oh, wow.
But it's only up to a certain amount. I think you can only
It's
get
400,
Like,
I know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
400 shield.
So is
400
he?
total.
What's his classification? Like
He's
is he
an
a
attack
tank?
hero, but the
Attack
point is he
hero.
gets
Yes.
up close and punches things and builds temporary armor
Yeah.
that goes down and goes back up as he hits things. I think they might nerf it a little bit in the PTR, but as of right now, he can get across most maps in 6 seconds with a full rocket charge, both abilities, and by the time you could float a little bit in the air with those two abilities, rocket punches back off cooldown.
Damn.
And
It
I
has
think
a short cooldown.
because also if you rocket
Lot-
punch and
all of
hit
them do.
someone and they go into a wall, they take extra damage.
It's 250 damage if you hit him right. So you just one
So
hit
he
most
could be
characters.
one shot and attack hero.
He seems kind of like Genji, where when people know how to use his abilities perfectly, he's gonna wreck.
I mean, I assume with that, like you just gotta do a lot of precision practice, getting
It's not
everything
even
right,
precision; it's
scouting
every
all the walls.
all his abilities combo into another in any direction you put them together. Because everything either pops him up, his slam brings him closer. So every move you do is setting up your next move, which is crazy awesome.
Chain attacks.
Yeah.
And it's different than all the other characters so far. They don't have a character that just you.
Yeah.
No, it's like Rorschach. You're in here with me. Like I'm gonna come up to you. I'm gonna fight you.
Yeah,
We're
the
gonna go.
idea of a combo centric character is very interesting for a game like that.
Yeah.
I'm curious to try it.
I mean, some of them are definitely combo centric, but like he's
Not-
a
not-
fighting
not to
game
that
character
extent. Yeah,
almost.
he's
like,
a fighter.
Yeah.
It seems really cool,
Like
and he's
a-
also the guy they've been hyping for since
like a
the beginning of
puncher.
Overwatch.
Or
True.
some kind of fister.
Kick puncher.
Doom.
He's a
Doomfister.
fister.
Oh,
Well, the cool thing about his rocket punch too is it's a stun.
and a punch.
Oh,
It's a
fuck.
stun and a punch, so you can knock people
Stun
like
punch.
McCree. You can knock McCree out of his ult and stuff like that.
Does it still stun if you don't pin them?
Yeah,
Fuck yeah, dude.
it stuns on the
I
first hit.
can't wait.
Yeah.
When is
can't
that
wait.
for a console? Pretty
So
soon, right?
it's for sure before the end of July is
Okay.
Doomfist,
okay.
and then it's like a week later on console. They also have their Summer Games 2 hitting soon. There's
Yeah, I
no
heard about
official
that.
date, but I wouldn't be surprised if they just did a big like reveal.
Everything's
Hey,
out.
here it is. Here's the big patch. Play it. Because people have been
Fair.
data mining. Like Lucio Ball 2 is happening. Like
All right.
I never
It's-
tried Lucio Ball.
it's
kind of alright.
dumb, but what they should
It's
do.
the right kind of dumb.
So you know how
Yeah.
sometimes you load into a map like a skirmish where you just run around,
Yeah.
and like you fight each other until like it loads players.
Yeah.
What if it was Lucio Ball? What if you
Just,
did that and
you
the
actually
ball,
have the full map.
but like the ball just respawn when you score. Like instead of having to wait for loading screens, you just kick around a ball as Lucio until you load into the game.
So you know, there's a big thing like last time they did Lucio Ball where people would just like fuck it up and like spawn as Junkrat and just kill everyone.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Lucio
that's
got that
great.
buff though. He's way faster now, so Lucio Ball could be like way more fun this time around.
Unless they break it and spawn other characters and just
I'd be fine with that.
yeah,
Bunch of Reinhardts smacking around a
Lucio and a
Oh,
ball.
Lucio Ball. It's
sounds
still
like
a
more
Lucio
fun.
Ball.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm
watch
excited though.
I'd
Doomfist
watch
looks fucking rad.
I'd play Reinhardt League.
Well, because you have Reinhardt like as the goalie and
Yeah. Or
like,
you
other
That
could
seems
teams, like, the
unfair.
shield.
you could
He
do
is
like
the
so-
goal.
Just
you could
bigger
do-
goals.
You
Like
can
I
do
don't
like
know.
low gravity, so you can like jump up and hit the ball and shit.
Is Reinhardt?
What if you do Reinhardt with a 500 HP shield
Yeah.
against a Mei? This way they kind of each have a cooldown thing going. He can only take so many hits, and she has.
It's each team is like 3 Reinhardts and a May.
Man,
Ugh.
Blizzard should like hire us because we are giving them gold.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, aren't we rich yet?
this is gold. We
Yep.
got Doomfister and Reinhardt
Doomfister
Soccer.
has some potential.
Yeah,
I
That's,
barely know her.
when Overwatch goes into porn parodies.
I mean that's happened a lot.
Yeah, but not official Blizzard Entertainment.
I mean I don't think they ever do it official.
I want some official
will
Blizzard
admit-
pornography.
I've seen live action Overwatch pornography before.
So have I. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, but the one I saw, I was impressed because the body paint they got for the Widowmaker didn't come off at all, which is always a
dude.
big
Sometimes like it's the aesthetics. Like I know they're fucking, but like this is good set design. Like they cared.
But like the one I saw, like they
Just
didn't give a
enough.
shit about much of anything. Like they didn't even get the name of the characters right.
Nope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I think they called it like Black Widow and Tracy.
Nice.
People
Well,
need
maybe they did
'cause
that
people
for
need
legal
it.
reasons.
Yeah.
No, there was the same character designer. Like they had the costume and everything. They just
Yeah.
didn't know the
No,
names.
no one. Really
I've
sees
seen a
porn.
lot of diva porn as well.
And also the Tracer was like Russian, so like they didn't even try.
How old is Diva supposed to be?
Old enough.
legal age, hopefully.
Okay, yeah.
Well, she's from Korea. What's,
That's true.
What's age of
Maybe
consent
that's
in
why she's
Korea?
There's
tiny
no
then.
such thing as consent in Korea.
No, she's
Depends which
implied.
one.
Oh, it's no,
North or
well,
What's up?
yeah, North Korea. They don't.
No, that's
give
what I
a shit
mean.
about anything.
North Korea, they tell you what your consent is. South
Oh, that's
Korea,
fair, that's fair.
Yeah.
So if it, never mind, that's dark.
Moving on.
So Jaime,
took
what
a
have you
dark
been up to,
turn.
man?
Nothing much, man. Got senior stuff coming up, but
True,
I
school
watched
stuff.
a few films
I thought it was getting older.
lately. Spider-Man: Homecoming being one of them. But
I
watched
would
both
love to
for you
talk
guys.
about it. We're the only one. That's
the only
seen it
one
yet.
who's actually seen
Just
a movie.
talk to yourself about it. I'll tune out.
Okay,
Did-
me.
did you like
I love
it?
that one part where Spider-Man was in it. It was awesome.
Let me ask
where
you
he fought
this.
the Michael Keaton guy.
Yeah.
Let me ask you
Michael
this.
Keaton guy.
I have two questions for you. I've heard that Michael Keaton right now is the best MCU villain for the current universe. Like he fucking killed it.
Okay.
And also, where do you think it fits into all the Spider-Men?
Ooh.
Like, do you think
the
it's
best
still
Spider-Man?
Performance-wise, or
just
story-wise,
so
or
obviously
just
there's been
overall?
3 Spider-Men.
Let's go overall. Let's go all around.
Where do you think it fits? Because I think you agree with me. At Spider-Man 2, it's pretty high up there.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man too.
With,
Just talking about Spider-Man
Alfred
movies in
Molina
general.
and Doc Ock, yeah. That was,
remember, like,
Because
I've
I was
seen it
very
last
impressed
time.
with Spider-Man from Civil War, and I'm curious how it.
okay, so as far as MCU villains, Michael Keaton, he was his performance was really good. I don't think he was the best MCU villain, only because I think every time I do see Loki, he just commands more like screen presence.
Yeah.
then
No,
We had that same conversation. They're like, yeah, it's good, but Loki's pretty fucking cool.
yeah,
Like, how
it's
though?
one of those where when Loki's on, you're just like paying attention to everything he's doing.
Yeah. I just
But
like
every
the
time you
character,
see
yeah.
Michael Keaton, he has like his like surrounding cast that's always kind of with him.
Oh, does he
He's
have like
great.
an entourage?
A little bit, yeah. He has a little bit of an entourage, but
he's just Michael Keaton, and he's
but yeah, he's Michael
yeah.
Keaton.
I just
he's
love
great,
Michael
but
Keaton.
Yeah,
His
no, he
resurgence
was
of
absolutely
playing
good. He's
multiple
definitely up
Birdmen.
there. He's definitely
Yeah,
up there.
bird-based superheroes. And
Yeah.
I saw a picture today actually of
I've seen the same
It was
one.
like Michael Keaton, multiple Birdman. It was Batman, Birdman, then Falcon.
Yeah.
And then him.
That's gonna be his lifetime Oscar.
Vulture, you mean?
Birdman.
oh, but they're
Bird
gonna give
people.
him like a
Bird
bird
person.
Oscar.
Yeah.
Bird person. They'll do live Rick and Morty, and he'll be
Like,
bird
I mean, how
person.
could they not give him
Dude,
for that?
If they could get Michael Keaton to voice a bird person on Rick and Morty, then it's just full
Full
circle.
circle. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
He
like,
probably
a big time
would. Like, why not? Rick and
But
Morty's big enough.
speaking to Spider-Man, honestly, I think Tom Holland's the best Peter Parker and Spider-Man that I've seen.
I'm glad
Okay.
you think that.
I tend to agree just based on Civil War because I thought they really nailed the character I always thought of.
Yeah.
I'm just worried, as Disney's been doing with classic things, is they play it a little safe for reboots.
Oh
And
no,
for
not even
origin-
close.
Not for this one?
They did not
No.
play safe at all.
Okay.
I
Good.
feel like the whole time they went with the knowledge of, hey, you guys have been hammered with Spider-Man shit. There's been like
For the
18
Uncle Ben
shows
stuff,
out.
for sure.
Yeah,
Right, right.
well,
But,
not
like,
even, not
we
even
don't
just
need an
that.
origin
Like,
story.
like regular story wise, like we're like, this is a young Peter Parker.
Mm-hmm.
He's inexperienced. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing, and Iron Man's mentoring him. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know. You can go in and enjoy the film.
Is this pre or post Uncle Ben dying? Like, is
Post.
Uncle Ben
It's
dead?
post
It
Uncle
has
Ben.
to be.
Okay,
Uncle
good.
Ben was dead in Civil War.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it has, he was Spider-Man at that point.
Although I guess
Exactly.
this takes place
That's
during Civil War,
timeline.
but Uncle Ben's been dead for a while.
Well,
No, this is technically right after
the beginning
Civil
of the
War.
film is the little clip that you can see on that they had on PlayStation.
Oh, it's opening
That's,
the
that
movie?
is the
Fuck
opening of
yeah.
the movie.
That's cool.
That's
you
really
just saw
good.
the first 5 minutes of the movie.
That's actually good because I was annoyed because a lot of stuff in that clip was in like the trailer. I was like, oh, they're telling me
Yeah.
too much.
But literally,
Yeah.
that's the first 5 minutes of the
Alright, cool.
movie.
I like that actually.
We're really gonna, I think tomorrow or this weekend, we're really gonna try and see it. 'cause
I'm free tomorrow. if you
Everything's
want.
fucking coming out now.
Okay.
And don't worry
can
about the
catch up.
trailers having spoiled it. Like you've seen stuff in the trailers, like the boat going in half, and
Yeah, and the train.
and him hanging from the plane and
Yeah,
stuff like
the one
that.
that he's trying
But
to
honestly,
fly.
like seeing like all the stuff, like how it gets
Yeah,
there,
the
is,
full set piece.
is way better. Than,
Yeah.
than just a little piece. That you've seen.
I'm very optimistic for it. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
It's definitely rated. I think one of the best Spider-Man
Summer
films.
movies,
Fuck
man, have so far been better than 2. Spider-Man 2 just
I
for me was
really
a whole
like-
thing.
I really like the way they did Doc Ock.
Tobey Maguire's not
That's
in
what
it.
I mean.
But
Yeah.
on that fact, if I think that Michael Keaton and Alfred Molina did really good, and I compare those two that way, and then I think about Tobey Maguire versus Tom Holland, I would have to say this film's better. In that case,
I'm just
in that-
wondering though if the
with
other
that thought.
movies tainted Toby too much. Because I
The
feel
third
like
I've never liked him as an actor.
I
though,
like
so
he's
it's
not
kind of
very
me
good.
He's
too.
not the best actor,
Yeah.
but I feel like he was a good Peter Parker.
He was okay.
Because
yeah.
honestly, Spider-Man 1, I only liked the first hour where he was like learning his stuff,
I
and
agree,
then it was 2 action figures on a roof talking for the rest of the movie, and 2, I just remember the scene with him in the train and like his suit is coming apart because he's just been beaten, and broken, and then he gets thanked by the people of the city who have been shitting on him, and it's just like that's emotional. That's what
That's
it
good
is.
writing though.
It's good writing, but
good
also
writing. Actually, like,
I
tried
wonder
in
if it needed that first movie to hit that point. You had to lose Uncle Ben in the shitty first movie to feel it
Yeah.
too. Because my worry with this one is it's not going to hit the same emotional resonance. It's like
Yeah,
people say
that's
about
what-
Marvel,
But they're not going for that. They don't go for that.
I know, but that's I know.
It's a different.
That's
I
what
know.
he
I know
wants.
exactly.
They're like, you want
But
the
they're
quipping, young and
Yeah,
experienced
I
Spider-Man
don't
that
want
everyone's
an
been waiting
emotional
for.
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
I don't want an emotional Spider-Man. I want a movie with an emotional core, though.
there is.
Nah, I'm
Well,
kind
good. That's what I mean.
There is, but it's not
I don't
based
want it
in
to-
Uncle Ben shit.
I don't need Uncle Ben. I
Yeah.
just don't want it to be stripped to the point of them playing it too safe.
No.
I don't know.
Like I thought they were going
Like
to play it
Disney's
safe with
wanted to
Doctor
do.
Strange. Also, they did not. They just did an awesome Doctor Strange movie.
Doctor Strange is like the best one.
It's the best origin movie. I
Yeah,
think
the
they
best
made.
origin.
It might be the best Marvel movie for me.
I wouldn't say best
Not
best
best
origin.
Marvel.
I
they've
wouldn't
done.
say Marvel. Yeah, Origin. I would
For
agree.
sure origin.
It has a lot of things I'm looking for,
Yeah.
and
Probably the best one to watch high.
we don't endorse that.
Yeah,
We don't
you
do drugs
fucking
here.
do.
Not,
we have
it's
a
not
good
legal
time
here
in our
yet.
circle,
We
not
do,
with
we
drugs,
do.
sir.
And
Sure.
We'll come back in like a year when it's legalized. We can talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when all the stories begin. Somehow we're gonna have like 10 years worth of drug stories over the last year. Just like it all happened. I don't know, man. It's so weird. I went through college in a year. It was a whole thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's weird. It just so happened to be legalized, and we're all
Yeah.
It's
experienced.
crazy.
I mean, they don't know where we are.
Yeah,
Fair.
that's true.
You recommend though?
Could be in Amsterdam.
I definitely recommend. I don't recommend IMAX 3D though.
I
obviously.
never do that.
I'm very picky about what I see. in
There's
3D.
very few films I do like. Man, I really want to watch it in 3D, but this isn't.
I would love
3D
to
is
go the
not
rest of my life not watching a 3D movie.
I just
I don't
Like
know.
I could not give a shit less.
Oh, you're so wrong.
No, I'm
There's
on Luke's- I'm on
4
Luke's
more
boat.
Avatar movies coming out. Are you kidding? There's going to be
I don't
the
want to
best.
see any of them.
Have you seen the first one?
Yeah, it's okay.
Did you see it in the IMAX 3D?
I don't know. I saw it with you. What the fuck did we see it? It was like 10 years ago.
Oh no, we didn't see it in 3D. I went back and saw it in 3D.
Oh, okay.
You saw Avatar twice?
Because
I
'cause
bought it.
It
I
was
bought the
so
3D
shitty.
Blu-ray.
I liked Avatar a
You
lot
know
when I
why?
first saw
It
it.
was so shitty in 2D. I didn't understand the hype.
Fair.
And I saw it in IMAX 3D or whatever that biggest screen was.
Well,
Easy
that was
understood.
Avatar came out at that time.
It's
that
good
was when,
3D.
That was when the technology was first getting there. That's why Avatar was such a spectacle.
Well, it's because James Cameron made 3D cameras
but like
that work.
now everything looks good. Avatar
James-
is just gonna look like another movie.
He's shooting on new cameras that he patented and made.
He made a
Yeah.
new camera for
that they're
Avatar?
not
Yes.
shooting on yet. Dude, yeah, he literally.
He's got money
James
and
Cameron
influence.
is
That's
the
true.
richest
That
director.
dude fucking comes money.
Luke, think about this for a moment. The top 2 movies, the top 2 most profitable movies ever made globally,
Titanic and Avatar.
Avatar,
Yeah.
James Cameron, man.
I think.
And honestly, Titanic's only winning because of inflation.
I
If
like
Titanic
Titanic.
had 3D, fuck off.
True.
In fact,
Yeah.
they're re-releasing it in 3D. You know that?
Yeah,
They're doing it
I
right
know
now.
that.
They keep
CGI boat.
releasing it too.
No, same boat.
Yeah.
The boat looked good. That movie holds up.
Titanic's a good movie.
Yeah, I'll stand by that.
I don't think it's like a fucking masterpiece, but it's a good movie.
No,
It's like
what
Million
did he
Dollar
do?
Baby. It's a
I
great
got-
movie. I
Maybe
don't wanna watch it
masterpiece
again,
for the
though.
time.
Do you know why James Cameron made that movie?
I don't.
Because he wanted to fund an expedition to go find the Titanic.
Yeah, he wanted to find the actual
Okay,
Titanic,
yeah.
and he used the footage in the movie from his real expedition. Because he loves deep sea diving
Yeah,
and submarines.
he does that shit. He just did a
Have you-
documentary
Have you seen
a
The
year or
Abyss?
two ago.
That's the whole movie, deep sea
Yeah.
diving.
And
Yeah.
aliens.
They built the biggest underwater
seen
set for The Abyss.
Yeah,
He loves that
He
shit.
fucking.
He
I'm pretty
loves
sure
that
he
shit.
owns a submarine.
Yeah.
No,
I
he
wouldn't be
owns
surprised.
several.
Yeah.
He's trying to mine asteroids next. He goes below and above.
I want to have a
Elon
conversation
Musk
with James
movies.
Cameron.
Apparently, he's just like super quiet and humble.
Yeah. I want to
nice.
know what his brain holds.
Keys to the universe.
Nice. All right, Casey. What have you been up to? Anything interesting?
I don't know, man. Like, I've been watching a lot of like riot footage and random internet garbage just cause
Kind
it's
of my
there.
life,
Yeah, I keep going back to it, and I don't know why.
dude. It's the
It's when you fall down that rabbit hole. You just.
it's the great meme
it's hard to
war.
get out.
Yeah, that's coming up.
Yeah.
Fucking G20 guys,
Yeah.
the summit in Germany in Hamburg.
No,
Oh.
yeah.
I mean, it's for Jaime. It's for Jaime.
Let's not talk politics.
No, yeah, it's
It's a good time circle.
yeah,
Supposed to have a good time
yeah,
in the circle.
of good time, man. Jaime, come on, what are you doing?
Bro,
But
Rookie
not
mistake.
Sorry.
not to get too political. But
Yeah,
are
here we
you guys following with this fucking CNN meme shit?
Oh,
God.
yeah.
I haven't even heard about
It
it.
is actually the fucking
it's
brilliant
depressing.
that it's
It's
existed.
What is it?
It's
What is it?
depressing. You want to
So-
tell him? You know the cliff notes.
CNN.
Yeah. So it started. You know how like back in the '90s, I think it was the '90s. Donald Trump was in
No.
WWE.
For a little bit.
Yeah.
No? Early
The
2000s?
clip wasn't from the 90s.
No, I thought it was actually.
No, I think the clip is WrestleMania 23.
I'm glad you know that.
I,
Yeah.
I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
seriously.
I don't.
But it was Donald Trump,
Years ago.
the president of the United States.
Yep.
Stave?
Dave.
No, it was because it was the Vince McMahon Donald Trump one where the loser has to shave their head. And that's why
Yeah,
Vince McMahon
it
went
was
bald.
when Trump was in the ring.
Right, but I think that's 2000s.
Is it 2000s?
It's not important when it happened.
It really
Sorry,
is.
I'm
It's-
digressing.
Like, not
Yeah.
Please
fuck
go
all,
on.
man. Like,
But
It doesn't
so
make it
Trump retweeted a meme where they motion tracked the CNN logo on the guy Trump was beating up, so it looks like Trump's beating up the CNN logo. You know, it's a statement. Quote
Trump
unquote.
overcomes
Yeah,
fake
I get
news.
that.
And you know, it's funny that the president of the United States looks at memes. It's just something to think about.
no, he is a
Yeah,
man.
And
though.
He is a
CNN saw this and was pretty fucking taken aback by it.
Yeah.
So
It's not like he made it.
they found the guy who made the meme. Yeah, right.
Did they?
They cared way
and,
too much
uh,
about this meme.
They-
It gets worse.
They looked at his. It was a dude on Reddit.
Yeah.
So they looked at his Reddit account and they saw that
Han
he made.
Asshole Solo was his name,
Wasn't a good
That's-
name.
That's amazing.
or Han
you not know that?
Asshole.
No, that's
No, that was his name.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
great.
that makes it
That's
so
his
much
name.
better.
Yeah.
I think it's
Asshole.
on Asshole Solo because all the articles bleep like they blur out the asshole.
Yeah, because like they kind of
Han
really have
blank
to.
Solo.
Yeah.
That is fucking.
So everyone thinks
fantastic.
Han Solo did it.
But
No, the
yeah,
asshole.
Han
They
Solo
missed- they
meme
missed the
first.
asshole 'cause it's
Yeah.
censored.
But so yeah, CNN found the guy. I guess they saw this guy has made some other memes that could be taken as offensive. Maybe they're political.
No.
I don't know what they are.
They never
But,
showed him.
No,
so
yeah.
they threatened to release his name and release all the offensive content that he made. And I think there was also a DDoS threat as well.
Well,
if
what
I'm
had
not
happened
mistaken.
was-
he apologized. I think.
Yeah,
right?
they
They-
reached out to him and he said, and he apologized. And they're like, yeah, man, he's apologized profusely. He says he's never going to do it again. Let's serve as an example. Also, if he ever is unapologetic, we're just going to release his name and everything.
Yeah, they
Like, they
pretty much
stipulated
they
it.
threatened him into apologizing
Yeah.
for this for motion tracking a CNN logo onto a dude.
I would have been
basically.
like, release my content. Like, what are
Yeah.
you talking
yeah.
about?
So then because of that,
they're saying they're gonna re-release the stuff he already put out on
No.
Reddit. And
It's
shit?
just-
What's
Apparently,
this-
he's worried
is
about like
just
his
all
job
so
and family
sad.
Yeah.
and stuff. And it's
Oh, fair.
what I don't know. Why the fuck does CNN care?
Why the fuck is the president looking at memes instead of running the
Yeah,
country?
Okay, well, to be fair,
you kidding?
What were you expecting from Donald
Well,
Trump?
probably when
CNN,
he-
I'm expecting more.
But
from.
no, but that's the thing is CNN's still trying to tell people like he's bad, but just no one cares.
Well, he's
Yeah.
waiting in between, Oval Office meetings or whatever. He sits down on his phone, tweets, and looks at me.
no, he
The-
goes
Donald
golf.
Trump's
He goes
Twitter-
golfing and tweets all day.
Donald
and
Trump's
then he gets
Twitter
a
is a
phone
fucking
call.
blessing.
Oh yeah.
It's
No, the Iron Sheik's
It's
Twitter is a
impeccable.
blessing.
yeah. his
Donald
Twitter's
Trump's the
pretty good.
president. It's sad.
Iron
Sheik's
Sheik's
Twitter.
They
Oh,
both
man.
had the same amount of brain damage.
Heyo. Well, yeah. So because of that, there's been a fucking huge influx of anti-CNN memes going around. And they're calling
Yeah.
it the second great meme war.
Well, you know what this
I'm not
is?
sure what the first one was.
what was the
Was
You know
that
what
like
this
the
is?
fappening? Was a meme? Was
No,
it,
no,
No,
this was like
it was the
last year.
fappening.
The
A
meme
fappening
war was
was
a
the
thing.
What was the first?
It
great
could have
meme?
been a
It was
maybe
when
the Pepe shit.
No, yeah, it was when Kekistan first took off.
Kekist.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's-
it's just a weird culture we're living in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the world's getting weird.
Yeah, man.
How stupid is CNN?
I don't know why they care.
It's
Whatever.
just all bad. Like there's
Whatever.
no good. Honestly, it's fake news.
How
like
dare you?
it's just
motion
all
track our
nonsense.
house.
I don't like the term fake news. I'd rather just do like non-news or something.
No.
Yeah.
Like, cause none of this stuff's news.
It's
The fact that did you see the Kardashian bullshit yesterday?
No, because
She
I don't
tweeted a
follow
picture with a
it.
cocaine line in the back, I guess, and she's like,
Fine.
the
Whatever,
funny
who
thing
cares?
is, it's so important about what people think.
the world needs
Yeah.
to know.
She posed a scene in follow-up tweets to prove that it was her child playing with powdered sugar with his candy. Which means she got powdered sugar to stage a new. It's clearly it was like lined up.
Yeah.
But the point is, like, everybody cares so much about like their presence now
Yeah.
online.
Yeah,
and,
I saw a
PC
post.
everything.
I'm not sure about the exact like if it's reliable, but I think it is because it was someone on Twitter. I think Dan Harmon retweeted it or something. That the Kardashians on average they're making about $50,000 per Instagram post, which is
Sounds
fucking
about right.
fucking bananas.
Their mom, legitimately about a decade ago, had infomercials to sell magic candles, which were
Okay.
normal candles.
what was
period.
magic about?
But there's magic in them or something. Stupid,
No, they're
I'm
snake
sure.
oil salesmen. They always
Yeah,
that's what they've
no.
always done. I mean, they're also like they're not afraid to make billions off her sucking dick. Like
Yeah.
that's how they got famous again. Like that's all they do.
Dude, I'd suck a dick for that much money.
I would too, but like I wouldn't. Not if like. I wouldn't like promote my children doing it.
Yeah.
Honey,
No.
please. I need to be famous. You suck that top. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird to me.
That's dark.
That's reality.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
Where a lot of
happened.
this shit is, isn't
She
it?
sucked a big old dick, and that's how it worked.
But it was on camera, which made it. Oh, come on, Luke.
It was on camera
It made it accessible.
from a
He
guy
was-
named Ray J.
But he was famous
Yeah.
for
You wouldn't
banging
give a
other
BJ
people.
to Ray J. I just want to say
It's
that.
too many letters.
Not
Was
bad.
it-
Too many letters.
His name's fine. This is.
I mean, it's probably
J's
a
not bad.
nickname, right?
Don't blame Ray J.
I mean,
He was doing what every guy would have
Raymond-
done.
I
in
don't know,
that
man. His,
situation.
his name's too close to reggae for me.
That's my favorite kind of music.
It's Axl
But you
Rose's
can't suck
favorite-
his dick,
It's
though.
Axl Rose's favorite kind of music.
Is it?
I'll
What's
show you that clip after.
what's
Alright.
Axl Rose's favorite pasta sauce?
Ragu!
Yeah,
We both went there.
that's an old joke.
I see.
All right.
God, you guys.
Yeah.
It's fun.
All right, so let's get into some news here.
Oh
got,
man, yeah.
We need news music.
It fixes
Mario.
Mario.
I was in
Post.
Mario. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Non-copyright.
All right. Got some weird little topics here to talk about. What should we do first?
I don't know. You're in charge, man.
Yeah.
Like you're host. Throw something at us.
Okay, so going back,
Curveballs.
me and Jordan were talking earlier about the Apes movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the third one's coming out. First one's great. I haven't seen the second one, but everyone tells me it's amazing.
It's so
Same
good.
here. Well, I
Uh,
saw it, but didn't
so-
finish it.
You
So,
see, you see
I've
them both?
seen none of them.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You should watch the first one.
We might
I
be
hear that
seeing
that
that in 2 weeks from now. So
Man,
Surprise
Step
on
aside
that.
and do it.
We've got a
AMC's
schedule.
doing a thing where the theater, they're playing all of them when they release
Oh,
the
fuck
first
yeah.
one. So you can go to the
Fuck
theater and
Also-
spend
That might be
all
too-
day
that
there
might
and
be too
watch
much.
all 3 movies.
Damn.
Like-
Well, they've had days where they've done shit
Should've
like that.
that.
When they were doing the Oscars, they had like a week where they played
Oh, yeah,
all
all
the
the
Oscar
I know
movies and stuff
that's
like
fine.
Yeah.
I think it's too much. That I mean, that's
No,
literally
I
12
agree.
or 9 hours of apes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how long is every Oscar movie?
No, but they're different topics. At least this is literally looking at
Okay.
apes.
Yeah,
for
but, like-
the
Or
life of
apes.
Caesar.
Pretty much.
I mean, I'd
The
rather
Caesar trilogy.
or like One Manchester by the Sea.
You guys should come over because we're gonna watch the apes movies.
Nice.
Maybe we'll make it
Fucking
work.
do.
Let me know when.
Fucking the ad autoplayed. Sorry.
All right.
Just mute it.
But
But I
uh,
did see though.
So did you
Finally.
guys all see the first one?
No, I didn't see.
You haven't
it.
seen any of
I haven't
them.
seen any of
I
them.
saw the
I've only
first
seen the
one.
first
All right,
one.
and you guys thought the first one was good?
I thought it was really good.
Yeah,
I remember it fondly.
surprisingly good.
So the thing is, like,
Andy
I had the
Serkis was
opportunity to see
great.
it.
Yeah. When Caesar goes
Instead-
no, and the whole theater's like, oh
He
shit.
said he didn't see it. Why are you spoiling?
I mean, the monkey says no.
Yeah.
Ape.
Ape, whatever.
It's a big plot twist, Casey.
Oh my God, what? Does he learn to speak? Is that the plot twist?
Yes.
Because like I've seen the one from the '60s, so I know they learned to speak. The twist, right?
We don't bring those up here.
No, I thought the second
Oh wait,
one.
never mind. This is Tim Burton one we don't bring up anymore.
Yeah.
That's oh my god. We're not. Let's just gloss over that. I thought the second one was really good.
Word.
Was it Rise of the Apes?
I believe Dawn is second.
Dawn. The names are all backwards. The
It's
second
amazing.
one
It's
Rise
Dawn.
because they rise up.
Rise, Dawn,
Dawn
War.
is I don't know why.
because
it
it's the
starts.
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They should have been backwards.
There you go.
Should
Yeah.
have been, or flipped. But I thought two was so fucking good. I was blown away by it. The villain was another ape.
Yeah, that
Like
I know.
That I thought
Pretty
was
cool.
super great.
He was badass.
And then I thought the third one they started showing trailers for it was just like a CGI war, and I was so upset. It's like, oh, they're gonna ruin the franchise and do all this stuff. And they started showing more and more footage and how political it's gonna be with like humans versus apes and humans converting apes, and I don't know. It looks like it's gonna be real good. The reviews are stellar. I'm gonna say right now, I think the best trilogy of the last couple decades, this new Planet of the Apes trilogy.
Until this third one is fucking garbage.
I don't even have to. Dude, no, I checked. It was 98% Rotten Tomatoes.
I'm sure it'll be great.
Like,
the first
I don't-
two
I'm
are
not-
really
yeah,
good.
if it's that
Yeah.
good, then I could probably agree with that.
Right. I'm not one to always go by Rotten Tomatoes, but
Yeah.
for the third in the trilogy to be that high, that means they're nitpicking for things wrong, just to nitpick to say something's wrong. Which to me it says probably a really good movie, especially
Yeah.
after how much I love that second one.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
would
have to
agree.
watch the second one.
They're well, from what I know, and from what I've seen, they've consistently been good.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone says they like it. So that's really what I got to go with. Like, I don't know.
Anyways,
Everyone
Well,
says
it's because
good, so.
I'm glad they stayed away from all the campy cheesiness of those old
Yeah.
ones. And I think
it's a different vibe. Yeah.
Well, it's not the
Yeah.
'60s anymore.
no, it's not.
Yeah, the
Unfortunately,
world's different, man. There's no USSR anymore.
we're not even on the fucking moon.
Yeah. 'Cause you know what I saw? Like instead of watching Planet of the Apes like a movie I should see,
What?
I saw.
Riot
Steven
footage?
Seagal movies.
I did, yeah,
Riot
that. But I also finally saw A Cure for Wellness because it was there.
Okay.
I haven't
Why?
seen that.
I like.
Because like I was interested, I was curious.
Tell me your
All right.
thoughts.
Man, it's
It's pretty.
yeah, because they found a nice place.
Yeah.
That cinematography is like average, but
So
like
set
Switzerland.
No,
design,
it's they had a.
right? Yeah.
They
Yeah.
said, "Oh, here's a
Oh,
cool way to
nice.
shoot a castle. Let's do that."
No, but I mean like the cinematography was just kind of average.
Yep.
It was just Switzerland's pretty.
Yep.
That's what the cinematography was.
And they had cool, trippy drug sequences, like the leech tub. the eel
Yeah,
tub.
but it's and the thing is like I swear to God they were super vague about a lot of the plot points.
Yep.
Because they were worried about how stupid it was gonna sound, and sure enough, it did. It was.
I'm so happy you agree with me.
Of course you'd agree.
So, but like, how much better would the movie have been if they would have cut to black when he gets the tube in his mouth, and
Yeah.
not explain the next hour of everything you could have put together?
Honestly, when you said clear ending point, I thought you meant like when they were on the bench and he's like all happy and got his teeth back.
No, that's not long in the movie.
Did you
Yeah.
see this, Luke?
Yeah.
Because,
like,
I liked it.
I have no
That's
idea what you
short
were
into the
talking
movie.
Yeah.
No, I thought because when he finds when the audience is showing the reveal of the doctor,
Yeah.
and then he loses, he gets the tube in the
Yeah.
mouth. Cut to black. That would have been
Honestly,
awesome.
I don't think he was meant to like make it out at the end. I think that was something the studios went back and said, "Hey, he's got to make
It
it
seems
out."
like
Yeah.
well,
They
'cause-
added a less
Like,
dark
no,
my
ending.
I
biggest
think they were
issue-
always going to burn the castle down. I'm pretty sure that was always going to happen. I just think that like after he got converted, he was never supposed to 180 like he did for no real reason.
Yeah.
And there was just going to be the daughter escapes.
my
That's
biggest,
what I think it was going to be.
My biggest
Yeah.
issue with the movie is it doesn't show me anything I didn't figure out. It's like, hey, we're showing you this because that's the next step to this mystery we're doing for
Yeah.
you. I thought it was
Yeah.
so obvious. They showed 5 minutes into the movie or 10 minutes into the movie when he gets to the doctor's office the first time. They showed A man in bandages in a picture.
Yeah.
Twice.
It's like, well, who the fuck could that be? I wonder.
Clearly, it's the
Yeah.
reveal. Why would they put it in a picture and no one's gonna comment on it?
And there's other things in it too, where like I also feel like the movie would have been better if it wasn't like if they weren't so up their own ass about it. 'Cause, like literally at the beginning of it, there's this voiceover, and this guy takes over his office, and he's walking him to a window, and they're talking about how like we need to stop thinking about how we're superior and above our fellow man, as a jib shot over his shoulder out a window of people on the street.
Yep.
It's so heavy-handed with its like fucking like, dude, you just made your first fucking movie, didn't you? Type like bullshit from learning all that like school shit you got.
Yeah, we got a cool location. Let's make a movie and,
Yeah.
and try.
I'd say that movie is almost good. I didn't
Yeah.
dislike it as much as
It's
you guys.
Almost
almost.
good.
They-
It's actually
they-
I
not
still
good.
enjoyed watching it.
could've been
except
alright.
the last half hour.
They
that
just took
drags.
a done story and they made it worse. They didn't need to remake Dracula with eels.
Yeah, but it's not even that because
Dracula
Dracula was like finding multiple wives. He's just trying to fuck his daughter.
No, but it's Dracula with eels. Like the dude literally gets a letter to a castle.
Yeah.
Come show
Yeah,
up
right.
to my castle.
Well, he didn't
the
get
big
letter,
baddie
though.
on the hill that people fear.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There's a
And
lot
then,
because like it was him taking all the peasants up and
I mean,
don't know why the
spoilers
peasants-
for Cure for Wellness.
Yeah, for
he's
fucking
feeding off them
didn't
still
see
with
it.
fucking eel juice instead
Yeah.
of biting their neck. It's Dracula.
the
They
thing
ruined
is-
Dracula.
So yeah, Jaime. Here's the thing about the premise that really doesn't make a lot of sense. He's like a Marvel villain.
he
'Cause-
is.
Yeah, because
Totally.
That's the
yeah,
problem.
it's this fucking like
They
Swiss
made
like
him a supervillain.
yeah.
for whatever
He's like this
reason.
fucking Swiss dude who was born in like the 1500s something, was like a duke on a hill in a castle, and like he was an asshole, and he kept trying to find out how to like cure infertility in his wife or who's his sister or something, whatever. And he did this by like trying to kidnap the villagers and like steal their life essence, which apparently you do by dehydrating them to a point that they sweat yellow, and then you put eels in their throat or something.
Well, because
like they live for like 200 years,
he
which
force
makes no
feeds
sense.
them the tainted water.
What might have been a
Yeah,
better
And
movie.
also-
they basically
what if-
squeegee people full of the water
Yeah.
juice that boils.
Also,
from the-
where the fuck do you get eels in Switzerland?
I think the eels were they found them under the castle was the whole thing. And
Well,
like,
how are there
it's-
eels in
it's
aquifer?
it's the fountain of youth, with it just happens to be eels.
What? All right.
And then he feeds you tainted. There's like eel eggs in the water, and
Yeah.
you drink eel,
And it
And then
dehydrates you.
he puts you in like giant iron lungs that dehydrate you like a human squeegee, and you sweat out into like elixirs that he gives himself to live forever.
Yeah, same as like the
And
daughter.
everyone's in on it. They all know it.
And for
like,
some reason, like he was waiting for
They
his
just let
daughter
him?
to become a woman, I think, because like there's a shot where
wants-
she stands in like the
Yeah,
she gets in like the
she
water.
gets her period. And
in
she's
the water.
fertile.
But he won't let her go into water to grow up. So what the fuck was his plan? Like I don't
'cause
understand
he
his
wanted
plan.
her. I think he wanted her to be a child forever. So when he was ready to fuck her, he's
he
like,
just
"Oh,
grow
time
her
for
up or
period."
something?
He was like,
But he had no control over it. She just
I
stepped
think
in
that's
water
what
out
he
of
was
control.
drugging her to keep her as a child. That's why
Yeah.
she's so like young.
Fine, but like it's his ultimate goal was to marry her.
This is
Was to
weird
marry his. That was his ultimate goal. So
marry
like
his
why
daughter.
was he waiting for so long? And I don't know. It's like it doesn't make
I
fucking
feel
sense.
like I don't recall perfectly, but I think they had a reason for him waiting was because he needed the right ratio of eel sauce in his body or something. I don't know. It's really
Eel
not
sauce.
good. It's
Yeah.
really not good.
Yeah.
Would it have been?
But there was a
better
reason
movie?
he was waiting for her
I think it was
because
maybe
he
like
said
a,
don't go in the water, and as soon as she went in the water, she had her first period.
Yeah, and then like
Yeah.
the
So I
eel
feel
showed
like
up and like
again,
didn't
it's probably
need her.
just be fucking magic. The movie
Yeah.
had magic all of a sudden in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like he literally like Red Skull peels his face off at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
And he's
He's like, this is
Yeah.
what humanity's good for, and he pulls his face off.
he's a zombie worm dude and found in the youth.
well, 'cause he
guy.
got burned, like when the castle burned down. So like he's all fucked up and just like steals.
Oh
faces
yeah, and he
wears
fell
it.
in the fountain of the youth, and that saved. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
really don't. It's not worth your time.
They were really
sounds
vague
weird.
about
I
a
could
lot
show
of
you the
stuff.
3 cool scenes.
the story is
Yeah.
not the reason to watch that movie.
Like yeah,
But
I
we-
kind of
we're
want
saying
to
the
watch it
cinematography
because it
isn't
sounds so
either.
weird.
Yeah, like it's not that great good a cinematography.
It's
I
like
like it a
what
lot,
what is the
actually.
reason to watch the movie?
I fucking love the visuals.
It's because
actually.
Luke has never seen Switzerland before. That's the reason to watch. You like the colors in the castle in Switzerland.
No,
Yeah.
I like
Switzerland is pretty. That's the cinematography in that
I
movie.
like the grade. I like the weirdness of the tone. I like a lot of the imagery. I like the dude. I like the cast. I like the story, honestly. I just don't like the last half hour when they hammer everything
It's
into you.
more than a half hour.
Well, the thing is, like that was
Yeah.
also always going to happen, though. I just swear to God, I
Yeah,
don't think he was
dude, I
supposed
was
to be
so
there.
upset.
I just think a studio stepped in and was like, "Hey, we can't follow this guy for 2 fucking hours and then just lose him for 30 minutes." You
Yeah,
know?
that's why I say like this movie is almost something good. I feel
So I found it super predictable. Like
it's
I
a good
said.
attempt.
And up to the eel in the mouth thing, I was like, okay, this movie's been predictable. Well, it's not. It's not a crapshoot. And
No.
then every mystery and thing they set up,
Yeah.
they showed me.
It's
And
they
it
have a
killed me.
perfect ending. I'm sure
had
someone
a
thought it was
decent
too
ending.
dark, so they added more.
No,
So-
I guarantee you that was always going to
Yeah,
be the ending.
same
It's just
thing
I
with,
don't think he was supposed to be a part of it.
Same thing with Get Out. They had the dark ending, but then they made it so it's a happy ending at the end.
No, I think that was always the ending for Get Out.
No, I think it was
I don't think they
the original ending was when spoilers when his friend comes in the cop car. It was supposed to be an actual cop, and he gets arrested and loses because that's life.
His friend gets arrested, or
No, his friend doesn't get there. And
yeah.
when they're in the street,
Yeah.
street,
I
and
think
he, yeah. I think that's supposed to be the original ending.
I think
but,
Jordan Peele was like joking about that.
Okay, I think it's a better.
That
ending.
would have been too much. Like that's life.
Yeah, but that's the movie.
Yeah,
Well, not
that-
really,
No,
I
but
guess.
I think that would have been
For
enough
a-
to like ruin.
he already
Well,
made his.
I like dark endings.
Sure, I like dark endings too, but the movie is about him making
When
a
they're
statement, and he
appropriate.
made it before he needed to
No,
do that
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, like if he didn't hammer it in so much, then maybe.
Yeah,
But like
I
the
don't know.
whole
That
movie
would have been so
was-
fucked.
I feel like
Yeah.
that happens more than we think. Like movies having different endings than being generalized for audiences. I'm
It
sure
definitely
it's
happened
happened a lot.
back like more indie movies these days have a little more control, but back
Yeah.
like a decade ago for sure. What
it-
do you think happened to Spider-Man 3?
Yeah, you're at the mercy of your studio.
Speaking of Spider-Man movies.
We need to sell toys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have 3 villains that don't make sense.
Oh, Spider-Man 2 also ends with like all the setup. Like they showed Harry's gonna turn the Green Goblin. It's like, oh, I know.
No.
Mary Jane's with Peter now. She left that douchebag dude she was with. I don't know. Spider-Man 2 just had a lot of promise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna
Anyways.
have a soft spot in my heart.
But
I like
Or a
Spider-Man
hot spot in my soft.
from 3.
Also, immediately after Carefulness, watched the 4th Pirates of the Caribbean movie, so like nothing I really need to see.
I don't even want
The
to talk
fourth
It was
about
just
fifth.
that.
there. The mermaid one.
I saw that one.
Yeah.
It wasn't good.
No. No.
They said that new one was the worst one.
Yeah.
Man, well, they're not. They
Really?
can't
Oh my
get better.
God.
Is the thing. Like, there's no way they're gonna get better.
But it's
need to
surprising to me they're
stop.
getting
It
worse.
sucks 'cause the first one
Really?
was so good.
The first, so
it's hey guys, you want to make a fucking
I
shit ton
think
of
it's
money?
just
Fucking pirates.
Yeah.
a downward slope for those movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
They
like,
get
hey, Johnny
worse
Depp, you
the
did
more they
so
do.
good with this one character. Let's just
Do
milk
'em.
him for everything we can. And then also,
He also
keep trying to
turned
do
into
that
him.
in all your
Yeah.
keep trying to do that same performance in all your fucking movies.
It's like
now.
he got hit in the head with a coconut for real during the first movie, and now he just thinks he's Jack Sparrow.
For real.
Man, the new one had Javier Bardem too.
I do
Yeah.
like
Such
Javier
high
Bardem.
That's why I had hopes for
Such
it.
a
but
good
I was
actor.
like, no,
I do
thanks.
like
Yeah,
that.
good
I'll
actors
give
do
him a
shit
favor.
movies, man.
Maybe his sister was shooting it. Please, Javier, I need you in this movie.
Well, he's gonna be in
Sell tickets, man.
Sicario.
Sicario 2,
Two,
yeah.
Sicario.
Sicarios. That's not what it's called. I hope it's not called Sicarios.
Sicario
Fucking hate
2,
that.
It
Sicario.
might be called that. You
The
don't know
Sicarining.
yet.
Sicario 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, it works on that one.
I think it's my favorite like joke subtitle for like a sequel.
That's
is
the best
Electric
sequel,
Boogaloo,
yeah.
I like
I like
what is
the
it?
story behind it.
City Slickers 2, The Quest for Curly's Gold.
Yeah.
I think that's a good one also.
Yeah, or anything that's the first movie and then just
Man,
the
City
ending on it.
Slickers.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Li-
know,
like
yeah.
Shrek 2, like the Shrekening. Or like
Yeah.
like the Spider-Maning or some bullshit.
Yeah.
Shrekening was better.
Yeah.
Shrek
I couldn't think of a second
Star
one.
Trek 2, Trek Harder.
The Shrekening.
Too Fast, Too Trek.
Yeah.
That last one they made.
Anyways,
Beastie Boys killed some alien robots.
I gotta see that still.
I saw that scene.
to go back to what we were talking about, back to apes.
Mm.
I brought it up
Because
because
like, why bother at this point?
well, I had a reason to bring it up, and then
we went like
natural conversation.
yeah.
But so Matt Reeves is the director of those films. He's done all 3, right?
He has.
Yeah, and I'm sure you guys know he's taking over the new Batman film because Affleck doesn't want to act and direct. so
I
wants to
think they
focus
told
on
him
his
he's not allowed
performance.
to.
Apparently he doesn't want to write
No,
either.
he is.
I'm pretty sure they told him, hey, you're not allowed to do both.
Oh, well, yeah, Ben Affleck, yeah.
I don't think Ben Affleck had much of a say in it.
That's
my theory.
He's on record as saying because it's too busy, but it might be.
Yeah, well,
Like,
I mean,
No,
no shit. He's
I
not gonna
think
talk shit about the
that
studio.
Live by Night thing tanked so hard that he's like, oh, I shouldn't do
Fair.
that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's him though. I'm pretty sure Studio's like, yeah, no, you're not doing this.
It might have been a combination of both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably a lot of
'Cause,
factors.
yeah,
that
Live by
also might
Night
be why he wanted
tanked
to stop
really
doing
bad.
it because a lot of studio pressure.
Yeah.
It gets worse. If I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
To be
Yeah.
fair, he should have just like taken Argo as like his
Well,
his
if
one.
this is what I
Just stop making movies.
yeah,
Yeah.
stop directing. Just,
if this is what I think it is, like
Yeah.
it gets worse for Affleck, right?
Oh yeah. So this is Matt Reeves has decided, and he's taking over Batman, that he's scrapping Affleck's script and creating his own story.
Well, that's
Yeah.
not good.
Right. So Affleck's
Yeah.
now signed into movies he doesn't want to do as a character he doesn't want to play anymore.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be great. He's gonna do a great job.
Yeah.
His heart's gonna be in it.
I think this movie's gonna be better with Reeves.
well, he might be
directing it.
brooding more.
Yeah.
and he'll just be
Dude,
Batman.
if maybe that's why the Apes movies are so good, is because it has the same guy doing all three of them. And he had a vision.
Reeves has talked about he wants to do more of a noir-driven take on it,
Yeah.
which I think could be great.
Oh,
for
wait,
the
like-
franchise.
That sounds
Wait,
cool for
like
Batman.
is Batman supposed to be a detective? Because I wouldn't have known based off the way I've seen him. You know.
Well, I mean, isn't this like just Batman who's just like kind of just sick of the world right now?
This is a
Like,
new.
he's kind of retired, but not really.
I don't know if this is technically in the Justice League universe or not. This might be a new Batman story.
That would be horrible.
It's in the DC universe, right? For
It might be
the
the new
movies.
52.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is gonna be like a new start. I mean, it'll probably still be in the universe, but it's gonna be a much different vibe than a lot of the other movies there.
Well, it's for sure in the universe because it's their
Yeah.
Batman standalone.
'Cause, yeah,
film.
it's after Justice
Yeah,
League.
absolutely.
There's no way that they can make another Batman film that's unrelated to the DCU right now when they're
I'd probably
struggling to build this world that they haven't
especially
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, they need Batman to build a world,
built. And
really.
they need Batman for it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of it's because, like, what do they got that's selling right now? Wonder Woman? You're going to put her in 3
yeah,
movies
apparently
now?
Wonder
Like,
Woman.
I
Wonder
mean, they
Woman.
do, but Batman's still their bread and butter.
Right.
Wonder Woman 2 is confirmed already.
I mean,
They're
no
actually
shit.
they're doing a 4K restoration for the Nolan trilogy.
Yeah,
for
they're doing
Batman.
4K for the Dark Knight trilogy.
This just sounds like
Cash.
It,
Or
it sounds
butter.
like Batman makes money and they're gonna keep doing
Yeah.
Batman.
yeah.
Yeah. Batman makes
Not
fucking
that I
money,
don't
dude.
love
how
Batman.
much,
Like,
how
I'll
much
keep seeing
money,
this fucking shit.
How much money did Lego Batman make?
Lego
A
Batman
lot.
did
Probably
really
a
well.
good amount, yeah.
Yeah,
And it was
Especially
pretty
for
good.
kids.
it
Those
was very
Lego
it was
movies-
decent. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Those Lego movies are better than they should be.
Le-
They
Lego
very-
movie
they
is
really are.
fucking
They
phenomenal,
really are better
man.
than they should
Well,
be.
in Lego Batman's, it's in the same vein. Like,
Really.
the sense of humor is in the same vein.
Yeah.
It's not as good, but it's definitely
no,
funny
man.
stuff.
The Lego
Yeah.
movie, I saw that in theaters. It fucking blew me away because I was
Yeah.
expecting nothing.
That
Yeah,
was
same here.
Lord and
Yeah.
Miller, right?
It was
It's
amazing.
the 21 Jump Street guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know how to make movies. What are they doing? No, they were doing Han Solo. They got kicked off.
Oh, yeah, because
They still know, but they were good enough to get a Han Solo movie
Yeah.
based off a Lego
Impressive.
movie and 21 Jump
They
Street.
didn't get to
Like,
finish it.
Who would have thought? 21 Jump Street also. Who'd have thought it was gonna be a good movie?
Yeah,
I know.
Better
Yeah.
than had any
It's
right to be,
crazy.
really.
Even 22 was good.
22. The
22
only reason
was
it
good.
wasn't as good is because they did it once before.
Yeah, that's the only reason it wasn't
That's
as good.
the
as the first
same
one.
thing for like
I
Austin
think
Powers.
the Men in Black crossover is still in the works as well.
I've heard
Hope
that.
not.
I get the feeling that's going to go into production
Crossover?
hell and probably
They're
never
doing
get
the
made.
21 Jump Street Men in Black crossover.
No,
But I think that's in
Oh god,
production
please
hell.
let that be a joke.
Yeah.
I think that's done because I don't know if the 21. I don't know if Channing and Jonah Hill want to do that anymore.
Maybe.
I think it just went too long. No one wanted to do it for too
Also,
long.
like I don't want a Men in Black that isn't Will Smith, and I don't want more of that with Will Smith. Let's just leave it die. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's good enough where it is.
There's gonna be a Men in Black resurgence for sure because
They just did it, and it wasn't.
yeah, they'll do it
perfect.
again
The third
because
one.
nothing can stay dead. That's
Yeah.
that's
Well,
They
it's the
finished
thing. It's
trilogy.
made money once, man.
Yeah.
They're getting. If it makes money, they're gonna keep going until like
I
it
do
doesn't
love
make
Men in
money for
Black,
like
though.
3
I would
movies
keep
straight.
seeing Men in Black movies. I'd see
That's
one of
fucking-
those a year.
Nostalgia is the cornerstone of the entertainment industry right now.
Oh,
No.
for sure.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
always has.
there's gonna be another Men in Black. I promise you.
Yeah.
I,
I'm still
I
gonna
don't
see
want
it.
it either, but
I'll see. I like those movies, man. I'll see them.
I've only seen the first one actually.
Two's okay.
But I thought it
Two
was
is
alright.
very serviceable.
Yeah,
3 is
Three's got some
I
issues,
saw parts of 3,
got a
not the
lot
whole
of
thing.
issues.
and then was
I've watched the first one a lot of times though.
I've been on the ride at Universal. That's
Yeah,
a good
the
time.
ride's
cool too.
they need to redo that ride.
Yeah.
Like upgrade the system because it's
Just
a
make
really
it
cool ride.
better.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
them shots don't land.
They're,
They-
Them shots don't land.
they're doing a new one.
Are there?
It's not important for us right now, but one of the new rides they're making is basically that, but way better.
Okay.
Like more systems and like VR, AR shit.
Okay, that's worth it.
So like if you took like imagine if the Men in Black ride had like the Spider-Man like
yeah,
aesthetic.
the
Nice.
40, yeah,
Yeah.
that whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean that.
All right. Well, with that, let's move into one more interesting topic here to
Okay.
to send us off. I saw this yesterday. I thought it was a joke, but Kid Rock is running for U.S. Senate.
I've heard about that.
Dude, fuck that. The Rock just filed for presidency in 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
No, Donald Trump did something good at least.
The
now.
only Rock I care about is Kid Rock.
Oh, nice.
It's a good
Right.
segue. I don't.
I don't
I
really
tell-
have much information.
What
It's just
state?
really hilarious.
I could tell you my I have two Kid Rock anecdotes.
Dude, what?
Well, one time I met him
Really?
because he came to a bar we frequented at when I went to USF.
Actually, he is in Florida a lot.
He was a fucking twat. He was really a shitty human being.
how so?
And another one, I bought a ticket to his concert for $20,
yeah.
only so I could see ZZ Top open, and then I left.
Nice.
I said, I'll try Kid Rock. He played half of one song where he's
Yeah.
throwing $100 bills out with his face on it, and I just left.
ZZ Top for $20. It's not bad.
Yeah, exactly.
But how is he being a dick? Like,
He was just being a fucking asshole. And he wasn't even drunk yet. He was just being shitty. Like, he came to a college bar filled with people and expected people to leave him alone.
oh,
Like,
okay. yeah.
You're Kid Rock. We know who you are.
Well, no,
you
he-
just look like a fucking homeless person.
He
that everybody
thrives
knows.
on that.
He
I don't
thrives
know.
on that.
I'm sure Kid Rock's probably a nice guy.
Hey,
I don't know.
what state is he running for?
No, like Senate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
Luke doesn't
state?
know how politics work.
Yeah, I gotta see that. Like,
I don't know.
like every state has like what? Like
I don't think he said.
Every state has a very number
Where's
of
he
sentence
from?
based
Is he
on.
actually from
Maybe-
Nashville?
no,
I think
'cause
it's like he's from Tennessee.
All
right?
it was he posted a on Twitter. It was a picture of just a sign that said Kid Rock for U.S. Senate, and then a link to a website
So,
that said Kid Rock for U.S.
Does he
Senate.
know what
Click
state?
that link, bro.
I'll tell you in a sec. Yeah.
I don't know if he's
talk
actually
about
from
something.
Nashville
well,
if he
to
just
be
Fake
fair-
thought Tennessee.
Because remember,
yeah.
he didn't used to be country. He was a rapper. And then he did he switched.
Michigan
Michigan?
Senate.
Michigan.
Is he from Michigan?
Fuck if I know, but he's gonna be.
Look
honest.
out, Michigan.
Michigan's a good state, though. I don't want a Kid Rock.
I mean, is
I-
Michigan
I
really a
don't
good
know his
state?
Oh no,
political
he's from
stance.
Detroit. That's exactly where
Yeah.
he's from. Because he started rapping in
Oh,
Detroit.
yeah.
Makes sense. It's like
I'm
Eminem.
a
that
cowboy,
little person he had that died.
Oh yeah.
Who?
I don't know if he died, but I remember.
Small
yeah.
Joe?
Jesus, wow,
Little-
that was
Little
like
Joe?
back in the day.
I don't know that well.
Big Joe, the being ironic. I don't.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
actually had a Kid Rock album back in the day.
Oh, well, everyone had that ball with a ball.
Our mom fucking loves Kid Rock.
Yeah.
Country Kid Rock, though.
Is she gonna
'Cause
go?
she-
She's gonna
he
vote
did
for
that
him?
song with Cheryl Crow that everybody loves.
I don't think I've
Which
heard it.
one?
Picture.
Oh, who cares?
Okay.
He started doing smooth country music, and she likes that. She doesn't like his.
Oh,
She likes that one song, honestly.
dude, it's almost worth buying a Kid Rock for U.S. Senate T-shirt.
yeah. Okay, so,
There's already merch.
Can I
there's,
see it?
there's bumper
Oh
stickers
yeah,
and
turn
hats.
turn
Oh
that
my
screen
God.
around.
Yeah.
so
Pimp of the nation. Pimp of the nation, born for. Okay, well
oh
maybe.
my
Kid
God.
Rock free.
I'm
Party
into it.
to the people.
I like how it says, "Are you scared?" Question mark.
Yeah. Oh wait, let me scroll up a little bit.
I mean, yeah, I am scared.
By the way, KidRockForSenate.com. You should look this up real quick. That's hilarious.
Give him the traffic.
You never met a politician. What?
What the fuck?
Look at this picture.
He's posing next to a stuffed deer.
Oh, if this is on YouTube, I'll
Yeah.
throw this picture up there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Kid Rock 18 for Senate.
Damn.
Dude, fuck, whatever. Rhino from WB just became a senator. Or
I
a
heard about
governor.
that.
Dude, the world's getting weird.
Rhino's sweet though.
But the point is, really, local office, anybody could.
I'll rock the party.
Yeah, I don't think he'll.
Wow.
Senate seats are a little more lucrative. I don't
How
think
many
he'll win
fucking
one.
slogans?
He should just run for.
I'll
like,
protect your
governor.
kids. But Jess Ventura did it, so maybe this isn't like
Governor's
that.
easy,
Yeah.
especially if you find a district where no one's like
In
running
Rock
against
we
you.
cares?
trust.
In Rock, we.
This
Alright,
is
It
ridiculous.
that's
sounds like a
How
campaign
many,
for the
how
Rock.
many other people have you
He's
guys
gonna
heard
win the
running for
presidency.
president or wanting to
I'm
run
sorry,
for
what?
To run for
president?
president?
Yeah.
Well, the kid, the Rock, and someone else I forgot.
I heard Ron Perlman.
Yo.
Did he give up on that
About
though?
right. I don't know if he gave up.
Ron
on it.
Perlman's political views probably suck.
I don't
Let's
know.
be
why.
honest.
I don't know shit about Ron.
I just because I
Perlman.
look at him and it makes me like feel like he's angry at the
They'd
world.
probably be better than The Rock's political views.
Dude, he's a
the
happy
Rock is
dude.
like super liberal though, so at least
The Rock's too happy. He's gonna
it'd
try
be a
and please
happy
everyone.
presidency.
Well, Ron
He'd
Perlman's
be
really
smiling
happy
through
dude,
the
too.
fucking disaster.
Did you see the last Fast and Furious that like the organized dance did like the Samoan
That's
dance?
gonna be
Yeah.
the Senate.
That's gonna be the new Pledge of Allegiance every morning. You do your synchronized dance in schools.
Yeah. This Samoans finally took over.
I think Kanye's gonna run too.
Yeah,
hope
Kanye
so.
said he was gonna.
So
run.
he's-
Someone else is unstable.
So it's gonna be Kanye versus The Rock for the DNC, or yeah, the DNC.
Can we
and then
just make them
against Trump,
fight
so-
for it?
I-
No, Kanye
No,
is
they
actually
can't fight.
watch it.
Kanye doesn't
Kanye's
stand a
gonna run
chance.
That's the
under
point,
the
yeah.
Jesus party.
Oh yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
He's gonna third party.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we'll get that third
Well, he's
party
gonna make his
finally.
own party,
Exactly.
and then
Yeah, we'll
if
finally get a third
anybody
party
could-
win.
if anybody could get
Maybe.
a third party, it would be Kanye.
Yeah.
That's what's unfortunate.
Yeah,
God damn. You know.
I mean that's look. What was the? That's how writing campaigns work. Wasn't that fucking like Doritos? Was it Doritos or something or Mountain Dew? They had a writing campaign and it was like.
Oh.
it was like Dick Butt one or something. Something stupidly offensive.
No,
Or
no, no,
naming a
no.
new
I know
boat.
what it is.
What was it?
What you might be thinking about, Mountain Dew one time did a competition on the internet like a while back called
Yeah.
Dub the Dew, and the name that won was Hitler Did Nothing Wrong.
Nice.
Okay, I wasn't thinking of that specific example, but exactly proves the
Yeah.
point. Writing
Yeah.
campaigns suck and they usually win.
The last one was
did
there was a fucking it was Bodie McBoatface for the boat.
Bodie McBoatface
Stephen-
is exactly what, that's a good
Stephen
name for a boat,
Colbert
though.
got a
That is a good
fucking satellite named after him through that whole thing.
Who did?
Stephen Colbert. It was a
Okay.
module on satellite. Also, one time on the fucking Taylor Swift did a concert thing or did a thing where it was like, hey, pick what high school I go do a show at, and there's like Whores Man's School for the Deaf one.
There was also there was a thing with Pitbull. There was like, hey, whichever state wins, I'm going to do a concert there.
Yeah.
And they sent them to Alaska.
Fucking Juno.
Everyone voted to send Pitbull to Alaska.
See, and then like
Send
Taylor
the
Swift,
guy
he
who's
went through
from
with
the
it.
equator to like the furthest place.
He's
from the
Mr. Worldwide.
equator.
He can play
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah.
I
No,
mean,
the
they
internet
even
is
put him in a
fucking great.
video game. He's so good.
Is he in a video game?
God,
Yeah, he's in
I hate
Hitman. He is the
Pitbull.
Hitman. Have you not seen the
Okay,
battalion map?
fair.
Oh,
Yeah.
so was 50 Cent.
I hate Pitbull.
I mean, yeah, because he's.
I don't think anybody
awful.
you tolerate pitbull.
No, I don't tolerate. I
Also, Casey,
mom likes
you,
Pitbull
you
also.
had a lot more of those in the tank than I thought.
Yeah, those
he is
kind of
deep in the
things.
memes.
You know, I knew most of those.
Yeah.
When he said them, I've heard of them, but like I couldn't have pulled 5 from the cuff.
Yeah.
I really like those ironic ones. Like I really like Taylor Swift winning or being voted to go to like
didn't
the deaf
go,
school.
though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you do in that situation though? Because it's fucking.
You back away slowly.
You hope no one notices.
Just think about it. It's like these fucking disabled kids. I got
Those-
elected to go there, and I'm gonna fuck them out of like seeing a famous person. That's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
But is it
You know what
insulting
you
to go
do?
there and play
You know
to
what
them?
you do? You show up. You don't play for them, but you like show face,
like
take
meet and greet or
pictures.
something,
Yeah,
right?
meet and
Yeah.
greet.
Yeah, you'd be a
That's
good
the best
person.
way to do
You'd
it.
be a good
Play,
celebrity.
play like 2 songs.
Yeah, and
if
like
that-
have some person
Play
sign away
songs
the
for their
song,
parents.
like-
to
Yeah.
Well, they have signers.
have a signer. Yeah.
Which
You
is
got
always
you got to
good to
play
me.
Blank Space, and we're never getting back together. The
Okay.
kids love that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, yeah, this has been a good time, guys. It's been about an hour
Good
here.
time circle.
Yeah.
Get some wrapping thoughts. Anyone got some closing thoughts?
Man, Bodie McBoatface should have stayed. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Bodie McBoatface is
That's
a
a
good
good
name
name
for
for
a
a
You know
boat.
my
Where
favorite.
did it
You know my
go?
favorite one name
Used
that
to use
they.
it.
The name that didn't win, but I really liked was Hussein Boat.
Same boat.
Amazing. Okay, how about this?
Same boat's good.
Everyone right
That's the
now,
one.
for the end of the podcast, let's all name a. If you had a boat, what would you name it?
Let's go to Casey first.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. I wish I had a
If you want to
period.
stop and think, I can cut out the dead air and post.
Okay.
You shouldn't have us think to end the
I know,
podcast.
right?
Titanic
Yeah,
2.
that's pretty bad.
All right, or no, fuck everything. Next episode, we're all gonna tell you the name of the boat we've come up with, so stay tuned.
Boat Tanic.
Awful.
That's
See
horrible.
that's why I got a
It's
week.
unsinkable.
Now you got a week to think of a better
It's
one.
unsinkable.
The name.
Oh, just call it Titanic then. I can't lose.
The Titanic sunk.
But it was unsinkable.
Well,
Yeah.
no.
Well, see, actually,
they lied to you.
the boat that the Titanic was actually not the Titanic.
Can
it was
I-
another boat that they switched out the morning of and didn't tell anybody.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
The real Titanic was turned into the Empire State Building.
Facts.
The real Titanic is actually a
I
transformer.
want to.
Oh yeah, just like the Earth.
They've been here all along.
Wait, can I name my boat the Iceberg?
Sure.
You should name it the iceberg that sunk the Titanic.
No, it's just implied.
No, it's too
Oh,
long.
you should name it.
It's like Prince.
You should
The
name it
ice
an
from
ice
the-
boat
Yeah.
because it's an ice boat and also it's an ice boat.
Right. It's a nice boat.
That's not bad.
What's the
Good
name of your
name.
boat? Ice boat, but it's an ice boat. I know.
All right, let's riff for 20 more minutes on boat names.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in.
Post show.
Thank you guys for tuning in. If you stuck with it this long, we appreciate you. We are Good Time Circle. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter. Like and subscribe and all that shit. You know how it works. You've seen a podcast before, probably.
I mean, they hear them.
Hopefully.
But yeah, thanks for watching. We will see you guys next time with some fucking top-notch boat names. Or we'll forget. So, fuck you guys.
Thanks for listening too.
You're welcome.
And being a friend.